a special guest singer. His name is PJ, so let's give him a hand.
Should I move? Yeah.
Do you want to sit and play? Or should I grab your chair? Just stand? Yes! You guys are ready for a treat. It's really good.
I want a treat. I feel like my head's in the way of the game.
You're good.
Quiet down, quiet down. Let's walk. Uh-oh. Is that my phone right here?
I want to, for a second before I start playing, I want to share a little bit of a story about where I've come from. Because I don't know anybody in here, and obviously none of you know me. As y'all can see, I wear 2 hearing aids. Growing up, I used to get bullied and picked on because of that. As I got older, it affected me in a lot of ways. I was angry at everybody. I'd always, get mad. I got into like 6 fights when I was in high school, and a whole bunch of different things. I was a very big-headed individual in high school. Well, it took me a while to kind of get myself situated, and I started hanging out with a little bit of better people, and it kind of made me realize that it's better to just kind of let things go. And I've calmed down a whole lot more since my high school days, since, all that. And, this group, I can tell, is doing some amazing things, and, thank God for that, because, we need more groups like this in this world. We really do.
Amen.
And this song that I wrote called "Where's the Hope?" And
that on a CD.
He is one of my favorite singer-songwriters. I'm telling you, this little guy goes to my church and he's a blessing to me every single time. So thank you so much for sharing your talent with us today and your story. Okay, guys. Does anybody have a birthday this week? Echo, stand up. Who else? Anybody else? Just you? Just Echo. Yay for living another year. Ready? Happy birthday. Wait. I'm sorry. My dad's a Sunday. Stand up. Stand up. He's been working all day.
If I make it to the end.
All right, start again. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, RiseAboveers. Happy birthday to you. I do have to give a shout out to everybody. First of all, before we get started, everyone that has come to help work on the garage. My dad has graciously graced us with his presence for the next few days doing the drywall. Ben's been working his butt off. Ryan Sowers, I don't know if he's here anywhere, and Chris Ankney. They've all given their time to help try to make us a better space. So hopefully in the next few weeks or so we'll be out in the garage and we'll have heat and light and everybody will be able to spread out a little bit. So that'll be great. Also, I want to thank everybody who came over the weekend, whether you donated baked goods, donated items for the rummage sale, whether you came and worked one of the booths, or whether you just came and had a good time. We appreciated every person that came and helped with that. It was a huge success. We made $555.55. We're happy about that. Okay, who is here for the first time? Got any newbies? Just one? No? Two? One over. Oh, yes, PJ. Okay, let me get to my bracelets. Keep your hand up.
Yeah.
And one for you. Anybody else? Everybody else has been here? Okay. 3 newbies tonight. You want to stand up and tell us your names? Of course, we've met PJ, but stand up and tell us anyway. He is Miss Chelsea Hott's boyfriend, for those of you that don't know.
You didn't have to say that.
Hi everybody, my name's PJ.
That's PJ. Yes.
Don't call me.
What's your name? Zach? And where do you go to school? You go to Sheridan? Okay, Zach from Sheridan.
All right.
Where do you go to school? Autumn goes to Thornville. You might want to scoot up a little bit so you can hear. Don't be scared, I won't bite you, I promise. I don't bite on Tuesdays.
On Tuesday.
Alright? Okay. Last week's challenge was to join on Facebook. Stop bullying, speak up, and take the pledge. Who did it?
I didn't know it was a challenge.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't
Good
think
job,
it was
you guys. Nice job. Those of you that didn't do it yet, please do. It's a great pledge to take, and it goes right along with what we're trying to teach here. Okay. Also, we wanted you guys to bring somebody to the next meeting. So, who brought you? Ashley, good job. And Autumn, who brought you? Autumn's mom brought her. Yay! And Chelsea brought TJ. Well, actually, Gina drove them. So, yay, Gina. This week's lesson is, it's actually about bullying yourself. And I know that might sound a little bit silly to some of you guys, but it's real truth. We talk all the time about bullying other people, about getting bullied yourself, about how to step in when you see someone getting bullied, but we haven't really talked very much about the process of bullying yourself. And it's very real. It's something that my daughter Lauren did all the time. Who knows what that might be? When I say bully yourself, what is it?
To say bad things about yourself that's not true at times.
Yeah? What else?
The people that has called Taryn multiple names and everything, I have actually witnessed her sitting in her room repeating that to herself, looking in the mirror, saying, well, I'm just a whore, I'm just a slut, I'm just, you know, and she says nothing good about herself.
Right. What happens when you do that, Chelsea?
It puts you, it's putting yourself down, and you start believing it, and you start to get into a depression and stuff.
Right, right. How many of you guys have had somebody say something nasty to you, call you a name of some sort? Okay? How many of you go home and think about that all night long in your mind? Okay? Yeah, the same amount of you. That's because your mind is a little tape recorder. Okay? Whatever you put in stays in there for a while. You guys know how it is when you watch a scary movie and all night long that's all you can think about is that scary movie? It's the same thing. Somebody says something rude to you or mean to you, it plays over and over and over and over and over again in your mind. Guess what? I have good news for you. You don't have to listen to that. You have the choice to change the channel. Okay? It took me till I was almost 40 years old to realize that I did not have to listen to whatever popped into my mind. You have a choice. Okay? So tonight we're going to learn a little bit about how to stop bullying ourselves. Lauren was very bad about this. She got into a depression and everything because people would call her a name or they would say something bad about her. And then, even if they never said another word to her, she went back home and started thinking about that. And she played it over and over again in her mind until she believed it. And she ended up in the hospital for depression and on medication and everything else because she believed what people said about her. Now, you saw the show of hands. You saw how many people have been called a name. Guess what? You're going to get called a name. You better just face it right now. It happens. It happens to every single one of you. But you don't have to believe it. You have the choice to turn that off and out of your mind. If someone says something rude about me, I don't have to believe that about myself. I choose to believe that that's not true. It's just like I tried to tell Lauren all the time, and it may sound silly, but I always told her, if someone says you're Miss America, does that make you Miss America? No. If someone says you're a garbage man, does that make you a garbage man? No. It's what they think of you, okay? So what other people think of you isn't really what you are. Now, what is who you are? Who wants to brave that question? Anybody? Yes. Okay. What? Give me a little bit more. You are what you think of yourself. Okay? What you think of yourself. And more importantly, you are who God made you. And I'm not up here to preach to you guys. I tell you that every time I say something, but you need to know. God created each and every one of you guys special, exactly the way you are. Perfect the way you are. And He doesn't make mistakes. Not at all. So when you go questioning who you are because of something that someone said to you, you're really questioning who God made you. You're telling Him you think that He knows more than you, or you know more than He does. And I don't really think that's true, okay? So we need to be very, very, very careful about what we think of ourselves and how we talk to ourselves. You can be your own best friend, or you can be your own worst enemy, okay? I choose to be my own best friend. When those bad thoughts come into my mind, how can you get rid of them? Tell me, somebody. You have to listen to it? You don't know how to get rid of them? Caitlin?
Just think positive thoughts in your head of what you think about yourself, not what others think.
Okay. We're going to take that a little bit farther. She's right. She said think positive thoughts in your head. Now, that's easier said than done. Okay? I know that. But the way that you do this, I'm sorry, honey, I don't mean to keep stepping on you. The way that you do this is when that bad thought pops into your mind, you have to have a good thought to replace it. Okay? Just like when you change the channel on the TV. You don't just turn the TV off because guess what? The last thing that was playing still runs in your mind. No, you change the channel to something else. Okay? You guys all need to have a stockpile of good thoughts about yourself that you can pull on at any time. That when someone says, oh my gosh, you know, you have the ugliest hair I've ever seen. I can't believe you wear your hair that way.
Thanks.
Tyler, my gosh, I mean, what possesses you? No, if someone says that, then you don't have to dwell on that, because if Tyler is really concerned, oh my gosh, maybe my hair does look really bad today, then he can say, you know what? I have a lot better hair than a lot of people I know, and I got hair because I don't have cancer, so praise God for that. You know, there are a lot of things that you can take that and turn it around to be positive, okay? I could whine and cry all day because I'm short, all right? I'll admit, I'm short. Nothing wrong with that. I can see closer to the ground than you guys can, okay? You know, there's positives about everything. I choose not to dwell on the fact that I can't see over top of everybody else. I choose to dwell on the fact that most people think short is cute, so yay me, I'm short, okay? Do you see what I'm getting at here? Everything that someone tries to use against you, you have to have something positive about yourself that you can pull out of your pocket and say, I like this about myself. I'm okay with myself. This is who I am. This is who I'm going to be, and no matter what anyone else says to me, I'm okay with that. Okay? It's a hard place to get to when you guys are at this age that you're at. Everybody wants to be like everybody else because everybody wants to fit in. But guess what? God didn't make us all the same. He made us different. And it would really be boring if we were all the same. Okay? Totally.
I'll be honest.
Totally. I know I wouldn't want to look like you, but
Not a lot of people do.
I'm just teasing you. So, anyways, that is actually going to be our challenge for this week. And Cody, in that black bag, yes, there should be a little stack of index cards and a whole bunch of pins. Will you get those out? So, if you bully yourself, what did I tell you guys to do if you see someone else being bullied? What did we learn last week?
Yeah, I stopped a fight in the hallway today.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good job! With Rise Above.
Brittany and Holly.
What did I tell you guys to do last week? Does anyone remember?
Fight.
Addie, what did we do?
Drama. I stepped in the middle of it. I said, nope, not
Step out, speak up, and guess what? You don't do it alone. You get somebody else with a purple bracelet. Speaking of which, people with the purple bracelets that just got them today, let's tell you what they're for. Okay? Yes. What are they for? Right. It's a visual reminder that you're going to take the high road. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to give you guys, here, just pass the cards around. I'm going to give you each a card and a pen, even though you're going to have to share the pens. So when you get done, give it to somebody else. Are there any more pens back there? So everybody, yeah, pass them out. Everybody's going to get started on their challenge right now, because I'm getting tired of you guys coming in here and only 2 or 3 of you raising your hand that you did the challenge. So this week it's a gimme, okay? This week everybody's going to do the challenge right now. And what the challenge is you guys are going to sit and I want you to write 10 things on this card that you like about yourself. 10 things. Okay? No, it has to be something good.
I just like
That was my number 1.
Okay, can you guys write and listen at the same time so I can finish up my points, okay? Last week I told you guys to defend each other. If you saw someone getting bullied, that you needed to defend them. I mean that you need to defend yourself as well. This week when you catch yourself bullying yourself, thinking bad things about yourself, you need to pull this card out of your back pocket, because believe me, you all are going to be carrying this card with you everywhere you go this week. Okay? And every time something bad pops into your mind or someone says something bad about you, you can pull out your card and say, you know what, I like this about myself. I want you to pull it out every day, and I want you to read it in front of the mirror to yourself. All 10 things. And if you think of more things, I I want you to write them down every single day. You think of something else you like about yourself, write it on the card. Okay? Did everybody get a card?
Okay, nice.
You guys are waiting on me.
I don't know good things about myself.
Hurry up.
Help me
Here's
think.
one right here.
On my back. Caitlin. Help me think of
Pass the pens around when you can. I'm going to go grab what? You know what's wrong? Your eyes.
I don't fucking see them.
Your eyes. I want to use someone's knee. Say Caitlin. You use your knee. I want to use your knee.
I have so sloppy handwriting, I swear.
Oh man, don't say no. It's my bad knee and I'm in pain.
Alright, listen to while you're doing this, I still want you to listen, okay? You can't just tell yourself, stop thinking that. Somebody calls you a name, you can't say, Shannon, you just can't think that. Just stop thinking that. Because guess what? You're going to think that, okay? It's very important that you pull out your card and get something else to replace that thought. Okay? That's why you're doing this. This is for your own good. This is your anti-bullying tool for yourself. Who else needs a pen?
Me.
Hurry up. I'm right.
Thank you.
I'm right. I'm from the back.
Who else?
And of course I gotta think.
I want to use your knee, but I can't. Dang it. Hurry up, Brianna.
Okay, guess what too, guys? The more you practice this, the easier it's going to become. Pretty soon you're not going to need the card anymore because you're going to come to believe these things about yourself. Even if you don't believe them right now, if you're writing down you're pretty, but you really don't think you're pretty, okay, say it anyway. And say it 10 times a day to yourself because guess what? The more you say it and the louder you say it, the more you're going to come to believe it. And then it's going to be true. Because you can bring positive things into your life by stating them out loud. You can also bring negative things into your life by stating them out loud. So every time you decide that you're going to take a negative thought and you're going to say it out loud again and again and again, like Taryn's mom was saying that she does sometimes, go home and say, oh, well, you know, I'm just this or I'm just that. You repeat that and you're going to bring it to pass. So we want to make sure that the things we're stating out loud are positive things about ourselves, okay? Excuse me. All right, there's something else I'm going to give you a little hint. And this is something that works really, really good. I know because I've done it for probably the past 10 years in my own life, okay? When you get home, if you have any old magazines or, you know, just some pictures laying around of things that you want in your life, positive things that you want in your, even words, you know, I have words on my picture board. Put it on a little board, doesn't have to be that big, just a little piece of paper, cut them out, and hang it someplace where you're going to see it every single day. Okay? I can't tell you how many times I've gotten things that I've had pictures of. They come into my life because I look at them every single day. Alright? That's the power of suggestion. You see those things every single day. You see that word family, or you see that word love, or you see that word peace, or whatever it is you have on there. Those things are going to come into your life if you look at that positive affirmation every single day. Okay? I'm telling you it works. It's not part of the challenge, but it does work. So if you want to take this one more over and above, I suggest you try it. See it. It works. Okay? Also, positive quotes. I want you guys to try to at least think one positive quote that you've heard or something along those lines that you can write in your agenda or on your notebook or on your mirror at home or something that you're going to see it every day. Because guess what? Not all of us have up days. Matter of fact, this is a down day for me. This is a day I feel like crying and not talking to anybody. But here I am talking to you guys because I don't want to let you guys down, okay? And the reason I can do that is because in my cubicle at work, I have tons of positive quotes all over the place. So when I forget to be positive, I'm reading positive things, and it's helping me to become more positive, okay? Try to fill your life with as many positive words as you can. It's going to lift you up when you feel like you can't go on anymore. One more thing and then I'm done talking because I don't have a voice. Lastly, say thank you as many times a day as you can. Okay? No, seriously, and mean it. Because when something good comes into your life, you need to release that to say, you need to say thank you to whoever was responsible for helping you get that in your life. Whether it be God, whether it be your parents, whether it be your friend, just fate, you know, anything. At least acknowledge the fact that something good has come into your life by saying thank you for it. The more thankful you are, the more positive person you're going to be. Any questions on this week's lesson? You guys got your 10 things written down?
Yeah. I don't.
Okay, so what are we going to do with the 10 things now? Say it louder, Echo. Repeat them in the mirror. How many times?
10. I love your
10 times. Yeah. Every day, as a matter of fact.
Amazing.
You do that 10 times a day, and I'm telling you, you guys are going to come back here next week and be like, yeah, I am all that. Yeah, I mean, you're going to be happy about yourselves, let me tell you. Okay?
I wanted to see if you had the
Now.
You were there. Oh my God.
We do. That's right.
I love how I just.
And I want you guys to try to carry these in your pocket or in your purse or something. Like I said, in case somebody says something to you, you can pull that out and be like, no, I'm not going to believe what they just said about me because I believe that I am pretty. I am kind. You know, all these things that you like about yourself. Okay. Let's move on to the business items real quick before I lose my voice completely. Last week we had 63. We had 8 new people and 10 weekly challenges completed. So yeah. I reported about the country fair, how much money we made. Shout out to everybody that helped out. Fundraisers. We are going to be ordering t-shirts this week. Get me your money if you want a t-shirt. Let me write down your name and what size you need. If I don't get any money, I'm not going to be able to order you one, okay? I'm not made out of money. Also, this is real important, guys. Quiet. The purple out for Friday has been canceled. Okay? Because the school all of a sudden decided they wanted to have a red out on the day that we were supposed to have our purple out. So we are going to rise above, and we are not going to fight with them, and we are not going to be upset about it. They want to do their thing in spite of the fact that we've had ours scheduled for months. Whatever. We're going to rise above. We'll do it another time.
Can we wear purple anyways?
Huh?
I'm going to wear purple anyways.
You can wear purple underneath your red. Wear your red shirt, get in free, and then take it off and be purple. I don't care. We'll do the purple out another time. So that means we don't do baked goods either, okay? We're going to, in a minute here, chow down on the ones that are left over from the weekend, actually. Okay. We also have